Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Movie Brothers podcast. I'm your host, Parker Quinn, and with me, as always, is Brandon Brown.
Brandon Brown.
Yeah, Brandon, how you
Yep.
doing, buddy?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good, man. Great. So, guys, this is the podcast where we talk about movies and TV shows. Maybe we'll switch it up here and there, talk about some like other media, comic books or something like that, because we're into stuff like that. So yeah. Anyway, I'm Parker. That's Brandon, and we are the Movie Brothers. Even though I'm not gonna say that.
We're
No,
we're
I'm
brothers.
not
We're
gonna
we're
say
we're
that.
we're brothers. Shut up.
Should I keep that in?
We're keeping that in.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we got. Don't you see the family resemblance?
It's always been there.
It's always been there. So anyway, for today, we're going to talk about the future of Marvel for the next couple of years. We're gonna try and avoid Secret Wars right now because we just want to talk about one Avengers film for right now with Avengers Doomsday that will be coming out next year. Secret Wars is 2 years away, so we don't want to talk too far ahead, but we do want to talk about what's coming up next for the remainder of this year and obviously what's happening next year with Marvel. You cool with that, Brando?
I'm definitely cool with that.
Awesome. So yeah, basically what we're going to be talking about is Marvel Zombies, Wonder Man, Spider-Man Brand New Day, Avengers Doomsday, and the Punisher special that is being released on Disney Plus. So Brandon, if you're cool with it, I think we should start with Marvel Zombies because this is the next this is the next release from Marvel.
Yeah,
It's a 4 episode animated series that's coming to Disney Plus. It's actually coming out next week.
which I can't wait for, man.
You know what? I mean, so let's talk about this for a second. This is a spinoff of the What If show.
Yeah, it's not based off the comic book.
No, so yeah, this is it's going to be like what Captain America Civil War was to the Civil War graphic novel. They're using the storyline as like a template.
Then make it fit in their narrative of the
Exactly.
MCU.
And so it's not going to be a word for word adaptation. It's not going to be like Zack Snyder's Watchmen or anything like that.
Exactly. So if anybody is trying like to understand what this is, well, so if you're not too into the comic books,
Hmm.
it was a big comic book line back in the day called Marvel Zombies, where literally it was a zombie apocalypse. And then a couple of years later, we had the TV show What If, so which is like
Yep.
an anthology of different scenarios of the multiverse, which is pretty much what Marvel was trying to do for the past couple of years, but failed. But
Yeah,
did
they
good
did.
for the
Oh,
first season.
yeah.
And so they're made that one episode, since that one episode did so good from season one, they decided, okay, cool, let's make a whole TV show about it.
Yeah.
So it's their little spinoff.
Yeah,
So what are
exactly.
your so what are your first thoughts about the Marvel Zombies of the MCU?
So I'll tell you this. The trailer, we saw the trailer for the show. It's already been released. Obviously, it's coming out next week. The trailer's great. It's
Yeah,
a great trailer. For
yeah.
me, all honesty, I'm not a fan of the What If show.
What If show season
It
one was
season one.
good.
So well, here's the thing. I mean, there were 3 seasons of the show. It ended after 3 seasons. I only watched the first season.
Yeah,
Like honestly, I know you definitely like season one more than me. I'll put it that way.
yeah.
The zombies episode was fun. I didn't love it, but I was like, okay, it was fun. It was cool. But for me, like the show just did not work. So when they announced this show, I was like, okay, well, that one episode was good, but it's a spinoff of a show that I just couldn't get into. So that left me a little hesitant. But this trailer came out, and I just went, you know what? This looks pretty good. So, Brandon,
See,
what did you think of this trailer?
trailer, I loved it, man. I
Yeah.
really love the trailer, man. Like literally, for me, my favorite superhero is Blade.
Yep.
And then I really love the Moon Knight series. In fact, they're literally making those two characters one. I was like,
Yep.
I'm a little bit
Khonshu
hesitant.
met with Blade, instead of going to Oscar Isaac's character, whatever his name
Yeah.
was. Yep.
So literally, I was a little hesitant on how it was going to be portrayed.
Hmm.
Literally seeing him in action, I was like, I'm sold.
Yep.
I'm sold. It is not Mahershala Ali playing him.
No.
It's a different guy voicing him, but they made the character look like Ali.
Yeah. Mark Spector was his character, was
Yeah.
Oscar Isaac's character. It just went away for a second there. You know what? Yeah, I mean, I understand why it's not Mahershala Ali because it's an animated show. He probably even when
Yeah.
you watch the What If show, like that wasn't Tom Holland that was voicing Spider-Man. Like there
Exactly.
was the odd character, the odd actor. Like yeah, that was Chris Hemsworth as Thor in the animated show, but that wasn't Tom Holland as Spider-Man, for example. So I'm not surprised about that. Quick side note: I don't think Mahershala Ali is going to be Blade anymore.
I wish he was,
I
man,
wish he
but
was, but like I don't think
no,
it's going to happen anymore.
I feel like. Was there any news about the upcoming Blade movie yet?
Still nothing. And they announced this movie before
Years
COVID,
ago.
2019, like before COVID. And frankly, Mahershala Ali's not getting any younger.
Yeah, they're not gonna. Yeah,
I
they
think
really
he's
flopped
out.
on that.
I think he's out. Anyway, that was just a quick side note. So yeah, Marvel Zombies. I mean, like here's another thing too. Zombies has been overdone. And I think you can agree
Yeah,
with me on that. I
yeah,
mean,
zombies have been
when
overdone.
for me, like when The Walking Dead came out, it was like, oh, this is cool. Granted, like we've had like 28 Days Later and Dawn of the Dead beforehand, but like The Walking Dead was like the big um what made people go like we need to make more zombie content. But now it's not only has it reached a point of they're overdoing the zombie genre, it's also a okay, like what else can you do with the zombie genre?
Exactly.
Like because I'm one of those people that will say this: The Walking Dead should have been 6 or 7 seasons, not 11.
Yeah, now that I
Like
understand.
it reached a point where it's like, okay, you guys are doing the same thing over and over again. It's so repetitive, so boring, you know.
You see, like I fell off with it, man.
Yeah.
Sorry for cutting you
No, no,
off,
no,
man.
you're
But
good.
like
You're good.
I fell off. What you call it, Walking Dead after what the first two seasons, and then went to spin off after years later, and that only lasted like what couple episodes I watched of it. I was like, I'm not into zombies anymore.
Yeah,
I'm
for me,
sorry.
I stopped when Negan showed up in Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I think so. End of season 6, beginning of season. I can't remember the exact point, but that's when I stopped. And I've never even seen any of the spin-off shows.
See what you call it, the one zombie movie that did it for me was I Am Legend.
Right.
That's the
Yes,
one zombie
that's a
movie that did it
great
for
movie.
me.
Yeah. There's also World War Z, which I actually really like. I know a lot of people didn't like that one. I did like World War Z, the one with Brad
Mm.
Pitt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, but I think doing first of all an animated zombies thing, that's kind of cool. But also superpowered zombies, like the Avengers are zombies. Like I
Yeah.
think this could actually be a lot of fun and a lot of really different. But again, my hesitation lies on what I think of the What If show. So yeah.
See, the What If show, like you said before, you weren't a fan. A lot of people weren't fans of it.
Hmm.
But hopefully this does well. Because
Yeah,
like
I hope
for
so.
me, like even though zombies is overdone, I feel like they should have did something like the vampire like scenarios and shit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because like vampire scenarios are doing well nowadays. Like,
That's
did y'all
true.
see what happened with Sinners? Sinners is probably my favorite movie of the year.
Sinners is a great movie, man. It was a great
Li-
movie.
Like
Yes.
so good.
So yeah, do you have any last minute things you want to say before we move on, or do you want to just move on now?
Wait, Marvel Zombies.
Yeah.
I'm giving Marvel a chance with this one. If they
Oh,
flop,
absolutely.
then they
Yeah, like
flop.
I honestly I don't want Marvel to fail. I'm a Marvel fan.
Yeah,
But like at the same time, if they're gonna the only time I will not watch something is if I watch the first season of one of their shows and they say we're doing a second season and it's a show that I didn't like. You know, like if She-Hulk gets a second season, not watching it.
yeah,
Or Secret Invasion or Echo. Like they had a lot of misses on Disney Plus, let's be honest.
yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
But let's move on.
yeah, that's let's just move on. So this one, I don't think we can talk too much about it because we don't have that much information about it, and that's Wonder Man.
Yeah. The one, the I love the actor.
Yeah, Yahya Abdul Mateen the
Yeah,
second. He was Black Manta in Aquaman.
yeah.
Yeah.
What you call it, love him as an actor.
Mhm.
Two, I don't know how they're going about with Wonder Man because, as you know from the comics, Wonder Man was literally made from Vision's old body,
True. Yeah.
and now what you call it? Now we have White Vision walking around
I
as
don't
the
I don't even think they know what to do with Vision. I mean, I know
no,
we have the Vision Quest show coming out next year, but like even then I'm kind of like they don't know what they're doing.
exactly, man. So that's why I'm a little bit hesitant with the Wonder Man show.
Hmm.
It's like
Absolutely.
it's like, oh, they're just changing a lot. I know for the better to fit their narrative.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do get some, hopefully the person that's behind the show, the producer and the screenwriter and the director know what they're doing with him.
Hmm.
But if it's another flop, then it's another tally I'm at for Marvel.
Exactly. You know what, for me, I mean, I'm again, this is probably going to be us talking about it for like 2 minutes because we don't have that much information. But I think one thing that is helping me with it is because A, they have a great actor with Wonder Man.
Mm,
B, Destin Daniel Cretton, who directed Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. He's a writer and producer on the show. And you know what? Controversial pick. I like Ben Kingsley as Trevor Slattery.
Yeah, yeah, Ben
So I
Kingsley.
know, like,
Yeah,
I get it. The Iron Man 3 twist was stupid. I will agree with that. But seeing him again as Shang-Chi and everything, I do really like Ben
like
Kingsley.
it made me laugh. It made me laugh because then like you get introduced. It was just that one scene where they introduced like all the mythical creatures. It was like
Yeah.
their mother's guardian creature. He's like, you could see him. I thought he was imaginary.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think again, we're just gonna go past this very quickly because like there's not much to talk about. We don't know that much about the show. We know it's coming out either December of this year or like early next year, January, February, or something like that. That's all we know.
Mm,
That's it.
yeah,
But yeah. So you know what? Let's keep on going with the Disney Plus stuff right now because they only did 12 days of filming for the Punisher special.
really.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I mean, like the Punisher special, for those of you who don't know, it's a gonna be like an hour-long special or something like that, just like when they did Werewolf by Night or the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, which by the way, both were really good.
Yeah.
I really like the holiday. I was hesitant about the Guardians holiday special, but it really worked for me.
No, that one was funny. I
Oh
love
yeah.
that one.
hmm So anyway, after doing season 1 of Daredevil Born Again, the Punisher, played by John Bernthal, by the way, a big nickname for me and my friends for John Bernthal is Badass Bernthal because this guy is awesome. Like John Bernthal's amazing. Anyway, after the success of Daredevil Born Again, and obviously bringing him back from the Netflix show and everything, they wanted to bring the Punisher back in a lead role, but it wasn't going to be a TV show, at least for now. It could They could switch it up. This could be a unofficial pilot episode for an upcoming Punisher show. I don't know, but for me, I'm very much looking forward to this because Daredevil's my favorite superhero of all time. And the Punisher has a huge connection with Daredevil. He was in Daredevil Born Again. Of course, you got John Bernthal in there. And I just think, on top of that, John Bernthal wrote this script himself.
Okay.
Yeah, so he clearly cares about this character. He's not just an actor being like, okay, this is the role I'm playing. Give me the money. No, he cares about this role. And so, like Brandon, I actually don't know where you're at with the Punisher, just as a character with Daredevil Born Again and with this special. So, what are your thoughts on this?
See, I did see the old ass Punisher movie from back in the day as a little kid.
Like Thomas Jane and John Travolta? That
Yeah. Yeah.
was a long time ago
No,
for me too. I'm probably gonna rewatch it before the special comes out.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't what you call it? I don't mind the Punisher, but
hmm
not a character I'll like put on my top, not a superhero I'll put on my top 10, but like
Same with me. Yeah.
he is a badass.
Oh,
Especially
absolutely.
John Bernthal playing him. He is
Yeah, that's
badass.
Bernthal.
So like one time when I liked the Punisher was when in the comics, because I'm more of a comic person,
Yep.
was in the comics where he became Ghost Rider. I know we're never gonna see
Oh
that.
yeah, we're not gonna see that.
We're
No,
definitely not gonna see that.
unless they do
But
like some multiverse thing where that happens. But I even then I doubt it.
yeah, hopefully in my lifetime, man. Hopefully in my lifetime, because that comic book was sick.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But I
Uh,
love my bad.
no, you keep going.
I love the fact that what you call it, the TV show, what you call it, especially Daredevil, the TV shows, especially Daredevil Born Again,
hmm
shows what you call it, some of the stuff that he's dealing with after all those seasons.
Yeah.
It show doesn't pick up with saying like, oh, Punisher's here. No, they just literally introduce them as this person's literally a veteran in the MCU or the TV show within their role. So they got a little bit more experience and they're showing that in their what you call it in their episodes of Daredevil Born Again.
Yeah.
So that I'm excited for.
hmm
Hopefully, what you call it? Hopefully he does. Okay, not hopefully. I know he's gonna do amazing in Spider-Man because I know he's probably gonna be in Spider-Man.
Yeah. So that's gonna be the next film we're talking about right now. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this special very much. I love the Netflix Punisher show as well. In some ways, this is kind of like how Daredevil Born Again was a season 4 of the Netflix Daredevil show. Even though this is one episode and it's a TV special and not like a full season, this is pretty much going to be like just a one-off season 3 of the Punisher show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we're going to move on to Spider-Man Brand New Day because this movie's coming out, I believe, in July of next year, and they just started filming, I think, like 3 or 4 weeks ago. And this is going to be something interesting because this is the fourth Spider-Man film in the MCU. This is the first film, or sorry, this is the film leading up to Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah.
So the big question is, are they going to do any multiverse stuff? But we do have confirmation that Mark Ruffalo will be in the film as the Hulk. And of course, John Bernthal will be in there as the Punisher. So first of all, Brandon, I want to ask you, what are your thoughts on Ruffalo and Bernthal joining the film? And also, do you think this will be a multiverse film?
Throughout the first half of the movie or even the whole movie, I feel like this movie is just going to be street level on whatever. Because I feel like, because I know back in the day, like a year or two ago, Marvel and Sony were fighting about it being a ground level movie
Yep.
or it's going to be a multiverse movie. So I feel like they might have came to agreement of majority of the movie is going to be what you call it, grounded,
Yep.
dealing with like Kingpin's bull crap in New York City right now.
Yep.
Or then later on near the end of the movie, or even a post credit
Right.
would be like those three, what you call it, being transported or being sucked into Doom's new world. If you guys remember the comics about
Battle World or something like that,
Battle
right?
World, yeah,
Yeah.
Battle World.
Hmm.
So hopefully it does well. Also, another thing about the movie, Sadie Sink. I don't know what character she's gonna play.
You know what? That's true. So Sadie Sink, who plays Max in Stranger Things, she is going to be in the film. This is just a personal thing. I don't think this might not even happen. This is just like a fan theory. I think she is Mary Jane Watson because
Okay,
I don't think Zendaya, she was MJ,
yeah,
but I don't think she was Mary Jane Watson from the comics. Now, I have heard some
yeah.
people say Sadie Sink could be Jean Grey,
Mm.
and that's possible. Like, I'm not saying that's debunked, but I actually think we're going to get Mary Jane Watson.
We could be Mary Jane Watson. They
Mhm.
might dye her hair to be like, oh, this is your version of Gwen. Don't mess up
That's
like
true too.
Like Peter 2.
That's true. Yeah. It could
Or
be Gwen.
don't mess up like Peter 3.
Yeah.
And
Andrew Garfield. Yeah.
what was it? Literally also yeah, there was a fan theory about going along the lines of the multiverse. Literally like she might be playing what you call it, Mayday Parker.
I've heard that too.
Like she might be playing
Heard
Mayday
that too.
Parker, but
Hmm.
not like a future version. I think it was what you call it, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst's daughter,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah. I've heard that too. I think, yeah, I'm in agreement with you. I think this is gonna be a street level film. I think they're gonna keep it grounded. They're gonna keep it, like obviously it's not gonna be mature rated like Daredevil,
Yeah.
but I think that they are gonna keep it street level and simple for Spider-Man, especially since we haven't seen that kind of Spider-Man in a long time. It's been a while
Yeah, pretty much, man. Like
since we've had that. And I think that because there's still speculation about Toby and Andrew showing up in the film. If they do show up, it's going to be the post-credit scene.
yeah.
I think
Like
they're, and that will obviously confirm their appearance in Avengers Doomsday. At least I think. So I think, yeah, like it's gonna be street level, no multiverse until the post-credit scene, especially considering that the movie coming out afterwards is probably their biggest multiverse film with Avengers Doomsday. So what do you think?
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna save them for either post credit or Doomsday itself. Like
Oh yeah.
what you call it, once Battle World is like set up, literally they just meet up with each other, like, hey, Peter 1, Peter 2, Peter 3.
Hmm.
But yeah, because I don't know if it's like it was AI or if it was fan made or whatnot, whatever, if it was real or not. Literally, I saw pictures of what you call it, Tobey Maguire,
Hmm.
like in the same city on the same set for Doomsday.
He is in London right now, and that's where they're filming Doomsday. So a lot of people are saying like, "Oh, that's confirmed," but it is like, is
It
it
is
though?
Marvel.
It,
It
yeah,
is Marvel. They love placing like little
yeah,
bits and
exactly.
pieces of Easter eggs.
I do want to ask you this though. You know what? So let's just move on to Avengers Doomsday right now because that is the next film that's coming out December of next year. Um, Going back to Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, if they do appear in the film, I bet you they die in like the first 10 minutes.
Oh man, one of them is passing away.
Because
I feel
here's why I say this. In Avengers Infinity War, the first time we see Thanos, he killed a bunch of Asgardians. He's holding Thor by the neck, beats the shit out of the Hulk, and kills Loki. Marvel needs to basically say, this guy, Doctor Doom, you need to hate him. They need
Yeah.
to do the John Wick thing. These guys
They're,
killed John Wick's dog. That's why we hate him. The dog for Doctor Doom, I believe, is Tobey Maguire.
yeah.
On I People are going to be mad at me for saying that, but honestly, if Marvel wants you to hate their villain, they got to do something like that.
Man, I would want them to, but I feel like they might do Andrews because
Hmm.
he's so loved and stuff. But also at the same time,
Honestly, Andrew's my favorite Spider-Man,
yeah.
so that would hurt me more than seeing Toby
Because because
die.
also remember it's gonna be Battle World, and Battle World is where Peter Parker in the comics got this Venom suit
That
the
is true.
first time.
That is
So
true.
the only person that knows how to experience that has experience with the Venom suit is Tobey
Toby.
Maguire.
That is true. That's a good point, actually. I didn't think of that, but I think we're jumping ahead right now
Yeah.
when I say this, but obviously this is going to be the last. This and Secret Wars are the last multiverse films, and obviously they need to establish their own X-Men afterwards. So my belief is they're going to kill everyone that isn't in the MCU. So Toby, Andrew, Hugh Jackman. I'm going to say it. They're going to kill off Hugh Jackman's Wolverine.
Because like
Like,
this is what I feel like that's gonna happen. So not in Doomsday, but going a little bit into the future of Secret Wars, it's gonna like it's probably gonna borrow parts of Secret War comics.
mm-hmm.
So literally I feel like it's gonna be like a set few of people like Doctor Doom, Reed Richards, maybe another version of Tony Stark, Iron Man,
Yep.
and then Peter Parker, and then or just a handful of the smartest people that know more about the incursions or cause incursions and shit. And
Mm-hmm.
literally Doctor Strange or Doom literally looking at each other being like, we need to let the incursions happen so we can make something new.
Yeah.
And then
We're gonna
then
we're gonna
like
have one Earth by the
yeah,
time Secret Wars ends. The
we're either
multiverse is gone.
have we're either gonna have one Earth, but I don't feel like they're gonna get rid of the multiverse ever like anytime soon because I know,
Honestly, I hope they do.
man, I hope they do, but like they also have the MCU, and then they have the Ultimate Universe. But that's in the comics. They have 616, they have Ultimate Universe.
I
But
think
then,
I think they're gonna do a soft reboot
yeah,
after
soft
Secret
reboot.
Wars. I think what's gonna happen is the MCU will turn into the Ultimate Universe,
Yeah.
and they will
Okay,
have.
yeah.
I don't know for sure. Obviously, I'm speculating. They're gonna recast Iron Man
They
because I
recast
think
Iron Man. Everybody's gonna get recast
everyone's
probably.
gonna get recast. I think the only
Except,
actors that won't get recast will be like Simu Liu as Shang-Chi
yeah.
because he's still new.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna have a new T'Challa
No, most definitely.
because I what's her name again? T'Challa's sister,
Shuri?
Shuri. Thank you.
Yeah, Shuri. Yeah.
I like Shuri as a character. She's not Black Panther.
No.
No,
No.
I just think, and I get it. I know people are gonna be like, that happened in the comics. Not everything that happened in the comics translates well on film.
But the girl Letitia, what's her
Letitia
last
Wright.
name? Letitia Wright. She's a great actress, but she is not a Black Panther. I'm sorry.
No, she's not.
For me, it's like it didn't work out. She's an amazing actress,
Hmm.
but the role did not fit her.
I agree. I agree. So I think they'll keep like the kind of newer characters, like they'll keep Simu Liu as
Yeah.
Shang-Chi. I think they're gonna keep like, I don't know, Miss Marvel.
No, I know
And
they're gonna keep Thor. They're keeping Thor
I
because
think Hemsworth's done.
he already signed. I'm pretty sure he signed up for more movies, man.
I don't know. I don't believe that. Honestly, if he did sign up for more movies, I'm gonna say it's one more after Secret Wars. I think he'll do one more Thor film, and that will be his Logan Thor film, and then he'll be done.
Hopefully, because I still want to see Rune King Thor. I know he might be doing that in the movie.
Maybe.
He might because he was gonna be fighting Doctor Doom, who's literally has the power of the who's literally trying to collect the powers of like to control the universe in reality.
Yeah.
You're gonna need more than just Thor's powers, so he's probably gonna get his daddy's power, the Odin Force, that
Yeah.
would become Rune King Thor.
Probably. Yeah.
And also like I don't know, like I feel like Hemsworth has more stuff to come out of him
I mean,
with the role.
he's a great actor. I mean, like he
Yeah.
definitely has more to do. I want them to move away from the Taika Waititi comedy.
Yeah.
It worked in Ragnarok, but it was not funny in Love and Thunder. It didn't work.
No, Love and Thunder was just it's written poorly.
Oh
It
my
was
God.
written very poorly.
Yeah, it really was. So anyway, yeah, and with Doomsday, I mean, Fantastic Four, that post credit scene may have been like maybe one of my favorite post credit scenes in any Marvel movie when Franklin Richards is just sitting there and then you just see Doctor Doom like right next to him.
Mm,
That was like the only critique I have. I wanted to see RDJ. I wanted to see
yeah.
his face. Um, but like honestly, I think that was an amazing post credit scene, and that obviously sets up Doomsday very well right there. Um, in regards to like other characters that not announced, I mean, they're gonna bring Chris Evans back.
Oh yeah, most definitely gonna
That
bring Chris
they
Evans
have to do
back.
something. Either he comes back as the Steve Rogers we knew from the Infinity Saga, or he plays Captain Hydra from the comics, or again, it's a multiverse film. He could play like four different characters.
Exactly. Like if he does Captain Hydra, that would make sense to do that. I don't know why they wouldn't do that because we already have what you call it, Robert Downey Jr. playing Doom.
Yep.
And then what you call it, that would mess up with people like Pepper Potts if she comes back as Rescue, mess with her daughter if she comes as what you call it, the next Iron Man,
Mm-hmm.
Peter Parker,
Yep.
Rhodey, well, everybody that was an old Avenger or what you call was an Avenger during Civil War. It's gonna mess with them.
Oh yeah,
So
absolutely.
hopefully, it all fits well together, and hopefully, they actually have a good script and not making it as they go.
They're making it as they go. I know they are. But like, having said that, the Russo brothers, they're doing it. I mean, I do have trust in them because, I mean, they gave us like some people would argue four of the best MCU films:
Yeah,
Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, Endgame. And obviously, that's just based off opinion. But usually, like when people say what's your favorite MCU film, it's one of those four.
yeah,
So I do have trust in the Russo brothers, and I have trust in what they're doing. It's the execution. That's all
yeah.
that it is. And again, this Doomsday's part one. Part two is Secret Wars. And obviously, we're keeping it restricted right now to just Doomsday since we don't know what's going to happen with Secret Wars, since we haven't seen Doomsday.
Until we watch Doomsday. Yeah.
Exactly. So, any last minute things you want to say about Doomsday? Like any multiverse castings that haven't been made yet or have already been announced that you're excited for? Like for me, I'm excited to see Channing Tatum come back as Gambit because
Yeah, I was about to say.
that is confirmed because he did a really good job
Hey,
in
that
Deadpool and
good job.
Wolverine.
Sorry, I was trying to sound Cajun. I was trying to do his accent. No, but
Don't
his
bother.
character. No, I won't
Good.
ever. Not on this channel.
The
No,
Cajun accent. Yeah.
not on this channel. No. But no, I'm excited to see Channing Tatum. I'm excited to see Wesley Snipes come back.
Yeah.
I
Well, that's
want to
not
see what.
confirmed, but yeah, I do think Wesley Snipes is coming back though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited to see X-23 if she's gonna come back.
Yeah.
Um, other characters.
You know who I'm excited about? And this is actually announced. James
What?
Marsden as Cyclops.
Okay, yeah,
Because
yeah,
for
that's a
me, like,
no-brainer.
listen, James Marsden's a great actor. He obviously the X-Men movies focus more on Wolverine than any of the other characters. But like I think this is James Marsden's opportunity to not only play him again after so many years, but to actually play the Cyclops that we know from like X-Men 97 and the comics and stuff like that.
See that? I can't wait for it. He better be wearing the yellow and blue suit.
Oh, he will.
Yeah,
He will. Absolutely. They definitely will do that. Yeah. So like
yeah,
yeah, I'm most looking forward to seeing James Marsden again. Honestly, when they did like the chair announcements, by the way, that was stupid.
So man, that was annoying. I
That
was
was
like,
8 hours long
I
announcing
was,
actors in a movie. It's like, why are you guys taking like 10 minutes or something like that between to announce another actor? Like,
man,
just tell us.
I'm literally looking at it. I was like, I bet half these people aren't even going to be in this movie, and they're just going to be in Secret Wars.
Maybe,
Maybe
maybe.
it's like because they always love to pull on the strings and put like false narratives out for the
Hmm.
movies just to throw people off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Any last minute things you want to say before we wrap this up?
Last minute things. I'm very excited for Marvel Zombies.
Yeah.
Mostly because of Blade, because like I said, my
Yes.
favorite superhero.
Yeah.
Just like just seeing like how like the zombified like heroes are gonna use their abilities while they're zombified.
Hmm.
Like we already saw a clip of like Blade fighting Ghost. I was
Yep.
like, then like we saw Ant-Man, we saw Abomination, and then
We saw all of them.
oh
Hawkeye, WandaVision, or
you,
Wanda and
you
Vision.
want I wonder like are they gonna do like some of the characters from the X-Men universe in this? Because if
Oh
they do,
no, I don't
man,
think so. I don't
if
think
they
so.
do, if they do, like Cyclops, bro,
I
that
mean,
would go
I doubt.
crazy.
I mean, like they could. I'm not saying like 100% they won't. I don't think they will though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like those are just my last thoughts, to be honest.
Mhm. Like so, of the five that we talked about, and granted, we also have the Vision show next year, and we have season 2 of Daredevil Born Again, which we didn't talk about. Um, but like of the five that we talked about, what are you most excited for? I'm assuming Doomsday.
I can't say I'm really excited about zombies right now, since it's like right around the corner.
Yeah,
Like long term wise, Doomsday.
yeah. I think everyone's looking forward to Doomsday. You know what? I'm just looking forward to this multiverse thing ending.
Yeah,
I'm just getting
I'm done
really
with it.
annoyed and sick and tired of the multiverse thing because it doesn't. Whenever the cameos show up, they don't feel like
It
earned.
doesn't feel the same. It
It
doesn't
doesn't feel
feel.
earned.
See, for me, that was everybody except Blade.
Yeah.
When I saw Blade, I was just like, you saw me in the theater.
Yep, I saw you in the theater. You were sitting right next to me. You punched me in the arm.
Man, no, that was honestly like the best theater experience I've had in a while
Yeah,
for a Marvel movie.
yeah. I mean, for
But
me, it
that,
was seeing Toby and Andrew in No Way Home.
oh
But you
yeah.
know what? Even those, like, they did not feel like forced cameos because they had a role to play.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, as much as I love seeing Chris Evans as the Human Torch and Jennifer Garner
Yeah,
as
that was
Elektra, it was kind of like, okay, they're just here for fan service.
and
That's what it felt like to me, at least.
it was a Deadpool movie.
Yeah,
But even in that movie, Deadpool's like literally told all the other variants like this multiverse thing is getting out of hand, guys. We gotta stop.
yeah, it's true. You did say that.
So for you, what's the one you're excited for the most?
Oh, Doomsday, 100%.
Doomsday?
I mean, like for me, it's like any Avengers film will be at the top, and then on top of that too, Marvel cannot miss on an Avengers film.
If they mess
Sure,
up on an Avengers
they can
film,
make a bad Thor film, they can make a bad Captain America film. They cannot make a bad Avengers film. If they make a bad Avengers film, the entire company's gone.
feel like
Like,
what they need to do after doing the soft reboot,
mhm.
they need to take at least 2 or 3 years from making anything, and
Thank you.
then literally just focus on the mutant saga, like starting off with the
Mhm.
X-Men, and then start off with spin-offs.
Yeah, thank you. That is one thing I have been saying for years. Once Secret Wars comes out, Marvel needs to take a year off or two to plan out the next era. Because granted, they did have a year off after Endgame because of COVID,
Mm,
but had COVID not happened, obviously we would have had more stuff. Marvel needs to take a year.
exactly.
They need to. Not only to process everything that happened, what went wrong with the multiverse saga, not only to think about what to do next, but honestly, you guys need to relax. Take
Hopefully,
Go on vacation. Kevin Feige
hopefully
needs
they
to go
do,
on vacation.
man, hopefully they do the same thing with Star Wars.
Although having said that, it's been what, 5 years, 6 years since we had a Star Wars movie.
Yeah, hopefully Kathleen Kennedy steps down soon, then either
We'll
Filoni
see.
or what you call it, or Favreau take over.
I think Favreau. I want Favreau. I want Favreau to take over. But
I love Favreau, but
I don't.
Filoni with the Clone Wars man was
It was great, but I Filoni will only focus on Clone Wars stuff. Let's be
yeah,
honest. And
yeah.
I want them to move forward and not move back.
Like
Star Wars universe.
talk about someone else than Skywalkers.
Yeah, exactly. That's my biggest worry. Anyway, but I will say this before we close. I bet you Kevin Feige leaves Marvel after Secret Wars.
Oh yeah, he messed up.
No, I'm not even saying he messed up. I think
Oh
he's been doing it for so long. He's been
yeah,
there since Iron Man, the first Iron Man movie. He's the head of the studio. I bet you he's just like, I've done enough. I'm done. I'm done.
yeah. See,
Yeah.
I don't know why I said he messed up. It was Bob Iger that messed up.
We won't get into that much detail.
No, not at all. This
No.
is going on too long already.
Yeah, this is longer than our first episode, which I'm actually happy about.
Enjoying this.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, that is the Movie Brothers podcast. Thank you guys for listening. This is episode 2. Keep following us on Instagram. We're going to be making an Instagram account, and obviously we're posting these episodes on YouTube. We'll be dropping the episodes weekly too. So hope you guys had a great time and you love movies as much as we do. I'm Parker Quinn.
I'm Brandon Brown.
Good night and good news.
Peace.